Everybody knows this guy. Now, everybody knows he can do a radio show. Joe Piscopo. Mornings, 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.
.644 with Jersey Joe on the radio. Great to have you with us. We're streaming. We're YouTubing. I don't even know what's going on here. Rebecca Harary is here, a Republican candidate for city council in Manhattan District 4, live in the studio. You came in because we are going to have some great local races today. And Rebecca, thanks for coming in.
Are you kidding? Thanks for being here.
On
Thanks
election
for having
day.
me here.
Are you kidding me? You came in live? You probably did like three, 4 campaign stops already, right?
Yes. We've already been all over Stuytown, and we're going to make our way all the way back up to the Upper East Side.
See, I love all these women running. You know, I always say this because I support Kim Guadagno, who love what Nicole is doing, and I'm a father of 3 daughters, and it's like woman power, man. But it's tough. It's a man's game, isn't it? Really.
You know what? Not if I can help it.
Get in there, wrestle them down, knuckleheads, right?
That's right, absolutely.
Smack him in the back of the head there, Rebecca.
You know, I got to tell you, I'm running, one of the parties I'm running on is the Women's Equality Party line, and we only have, there's only going to be, if I could do something about it, it'll be different. There's only 8 women in city council in a body of government that has 51 seats.
Wow.
There's only 8 women.
Wow.
So we need more women to represent us in government.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking of, Rebecca, and I want to ask you, first of all, how's the campaign going? And what did you want to tell us? Because I have a problem. When I meet people, I always go left field. Frankie gives me nice questions, intelligent questions. Why would I go to these intelligent questions that have anything to do with the matter at hand when I'm going to ask you about 1,000 other things? Tell us about your campaign.
Away.
How can they get to you? How can they vote and get the word out about
Today is the day. Today is the day. Everybody, please go out there, get your voice heard. Today is the day we can actually let City Hall know that we don't want any more corruption in City Hall, starting with our mayor, who, as you know, all these allegations against him are just, I think they're overwhelming already. I can't understand how anyone can look at our mayor and think that this is the man that's the most qualified to be our mayor.
Because they said if he gets in, not to interrupt you, but of course I will because that's what I do, and I apologize for that. That he gets in. I had a good talk last night with some inside people. He may get. You never know what kind of. I don't want to say something's going to happen to him, but there is corruption there, allegedly.
Allegedly.
So you
absolutely.
got a mayor in there, and you know that second term that could be a bloodbath.
Absolutely. And my own opponent is a pay-for-play lobbyist. He is a lobbyist for the last 7 years, lobbying city council and accepting donations from his clients into his campaign. That's what I call bought and paid for. Yeah. And if he got into City Hall, forget it. What would we have? I come to this idea and this job with clean hands, with integrity. I come to it with the idea that I actually just want to do some good and fix some of the real issues that we have in our city, and I know that I can.
Yeah, so Donald Trump's a constituent? The president is
He is a constituent. I heard that yesterday he sent in his absentee ballot.
He did? That's good. Is that what? Do you publicly support President Trump, or just say it's like, what? He's afraid. I said on CNN. You know what I said on CNN?
What?
We did it. I said, I voted for him before. I don't vote for him again because we know him. If you know him, it's like, don't get excited. Everybody gets so upset. It's
I'm not upset. I am concentrating on the local issues. These are issues that I don't think our president has time for. They're right here, local, and we've got affordable housing issues. We have homelessness that's up 40% over the last 4 years. We have small businesses that are closing everywhere, putting people out of work. These are issues that have to be solved today.
What is with the homeless? It's like walking of the de Blasio dead. It's like people walking around homeless, and they look like they're mentally impaired. They're either high, they're walking around with beer in their hands, and how did that happen?
You know, I don't know. He's thrown billions of dollars into the problem over the last 4 years. And I think that by doing that, he has grown the problem. He's obviously not solving it. And now he wants to have 90 more shelters he wants to build after we have already at least 600 shelters in the city. He wants 90 more. That's not the answer. The answer is supportive housing. And I think that we need to help our able-bodied homeless by giving them vocational training. That's what I've done when I started Propel Network for Women. We give them vocational training and we get them jobs right away. And then our non-able-bodied homeless, you know, are mentally ill or physically handicapped or emotionally disturbed. They also need supportive housing, and they need, you know, psychiatrists working with them and doctors working with them. They need a place to call home. Living on the streets is inhumane. I don't care who your mayor is. You can't allow people to be living on the streets. You need to build them real supportive housing so that we can get them off the streets and hopefully get them some help.
True. You know, there was a big story on you in the Wall Street Journal. That's pretty unusual for a council race, yes?
Well, I think it is unusual, yes. Usually the person who wins the primary is the shoo-in, but not in this case. We have mounted a very strong campaign, very, very serious campaign. We're not taking any prisoners. We've worked it all, done it all, met with everyone. We're on the streets every day, and people are starting to understand that corruption in City Hall really has no place anymore. People are tired of it. You know, the news every single day, there's somebody else in trouble in our government, and that has to stop. And that's what I represent. I come with, as I said, integrity.
I love this. Is a New York Republican too. If I pro law enforcement, of course,
absolutely,
pro Israel, of course,
100%, yes.
And then pro choice.
Yep.
Now I'm pro life, but I'm not going to hold. You know, and again, it's more a woman's issue.
Yeah.
I don't know that guys should even have a vote in that regard. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I always go on pro life and then get really animate. What do I have a right to? I don't know that I have. But
well, I'll tell you, I have 6 children. My husband and I were married 34
girl,
years.
You look great. God bless you.
Thank you.
What are the
6
ages?
kids. Our oldest is 31. Our baby is almost 17. We have 6 kids. We have 8 grandchildren.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
So
you got me beat by one. and you're pro LGBTQ. I forget. I don't even know what the initials stand for anymore.
You know
but
what? It's
but who cares in New York?
It's a rainbow of letters, and whatever it is, as long as we fully represent everybody, that's the right thing.
Rebecca Harary. I'm pronouncing that properly.
Yes,
Rebecca Harary
absolutely.
for New York City Council District 4. Thanks for getting up early and joining
I am
us.
so honored to be here. I really
Thanks.
appreciate the time, and thank you. It's
Hey.
really thank you, and thank you, Frank.
Frankie 5 boroughs.
Thank
Rebecca,
you.
all the very best, and we wish you all the best, and keep us posted. We'll be
Thank you.
we'll be watching tonight.
Absolutely. Everybody, please go out and vote. The numbers matter.
Yeah.
They really, really
Get out
matter.
and
We
vote.
can do it. We really
And District
can.
4 is in Manhattan. Right?
There it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Right there in the great borough of Manhattan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
taking
so,
the
so
time.
much.
Great to
Thanks.
see you.
Thank you.
Hey,
If it's happening in New York, New Jersey, or Long Island, hear about it with Joe Piscopo. Mornings, 6 to 10 on AM 970. The Answer.